Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sunday, August 7th. We're on the 7th batch on our freeze dryer. And today we're going to do potatoes and onions. Each tray has got 2 pounds of potatoes and 1 pound of onions. I'm going to try and leave the light off as soon as I can see here so that y'all can see better. Okay. So, this is tray 1 that we're going with here. I got ice on the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, it's new experience, so. Okay, let's try this again, see what happens. 2372. There, I'll kind of give you a look at what we've got. Okay, this is a tray 1. It's going to be a tight fit, it looks like. These are going to be a little tighter because I got it loaded down pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. So the freeze dryer's weight capacity is 15 to 16 pounds, and to the scale we are a hair over 15 pounds. Hence why they're stuck to the bottom, because I had more on here than okay, so let's get that 23.45, that's better. those of you that are not in Alaska right now, we've got snow warnings out for tonight. And I started a fire last night. It wasn't for me, it's for Zila. You know, I couldn't be me because I could put more clothes on. Might have to redo my trays here in a minute. Okay, there's a look. Again, now this tray is looking, I mixed the onions up on this one. Now, the way I'm telling if they're dry is by the weight. And I see people discussing and recommending these scales and everything on Amazon, and tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I went and bought this scale at Walmart. About a $35 scale, and I thought, all right, I got a good scale here, and lo and behold, that's why you see me watching so careful, because this thing, I got to do something different, because it gives me weights all over the board. And that's how I tell when it's dry, is if it varies by more than a gram from the previous weight, I put it back in because it's not dry. And it's been varying by maybe 100 grams or so. And so, needless to say, it makes it difficult to tell. I do have a heat-seeking camera, but that's really not accurate. Not a camera, but a thermometer. But that's really not accurate. Whoops, I can't do that. I can't do that. As my one rep when I used to play football, he was a PE teacher. He caught me clipping a guy and he goes, "No, 51, you can't do that." So I stuck that with me, that I can't do that. Okay, now we're closed the valve. Okay, chamber temperature is at 32 degrees. It's been on for 46 minutes. We'll press continue and it's freezing. Now, I will attempt to get you a picture of my screen, but I don't know if it's going to work. It hasn't worked in the past. But since I'm trying to redo my lighting a little bit here, maybe it will let us so you can see it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, with that, we'll end this part. I'll bring you back tomorrow when I pull them out to be dry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 2 hours, and so we're gonna measure the weight on these trays and see where we're at, and this is gonna tell us if it's dry or not. So we'll see what we can find out here. You can hear Ziva. She's not approving of this at all. I'm kind of trying to leave the lights off so that you can see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where we're at here. Alright, tray 1. 1283. Okay, so we lost one. $12.86. Oh, that's the same. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that one weighed exactly the same. Tray 2. 1260. Okay there. $12.90. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it dry. We had 2 trays that lost 1 gram, and so we're going to call that good. So now what we'll do is we're going to bag them up. And I think you've seen this before, so we got to see what we got here. 55. Okay, you can kind of see maybe there. You can kind of see from the glare and give you how I got it written down, weights and everything. So let's see what we can do. I got a little kitty that's upset with me. I tasted some of these onions, ladies and gentlemen. They're pretty good. They're awful sweet. somebody's gonna get, yeah, she got mad at me. She doesn't think I should be doing anything. I need to get at least a half a tray in each one of these bags. Okay, so let's just get this off of there for a second. Okay, so we'll do a tear weight. So what's the weight in this? 131. It's going to be tight, but I think we can make it. 131. Okay. Now these bags, ladies and gentlemen, I'll do a little short video on these bags because I've got several different types, and these are the first ones that I bought, and they're a good bag. I got them from Top Mylar. They're a good bag, but I don't like the way the bottom is right here. If you can get it so that it flares out a little bit on the bottom, you can actually rehydrate right in the bag. And what I did this time that I did different from before, I'm taking the bottom tray first because that's the one that gets cold the fastest. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring you back when I get to my next step, but I'm gonna continue bagging these. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back and we're gonna be sealing the Mylar bags. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be folding them just like this because they're so full, so I can get a wrinkle-free seal here. If you get wrinkles, that's where you're gonna get your leaks. So if I fold it like that, and then I can put it in the machine here. And I like to double seal it. It's cheap insurance for down the road. And so we'll continue this, ladies and gentlemen. I have probably about 10 bags to do, and then I'll bring you back when I'll do the final writing on it. And I'm doing this rather than the vacuum sealer first, because I can seal these enough to put this sealer on them, but what's inside, if I put the vacuum sealer on, I'll crush it. And again, there are some vacuum sealers out there I can only go down to 6 seconds. There are some out there that you can go down to 0 on. And so I'm kind of riding VacMaster about it, but I'm kind of the only one, so they really don't care. I'm just a small potato. But you can bet your bottom dollar in a year or two, if they start seeing it affecting their sales, then they'll change. But for right now, just a small potato. Okay, I'll bring you back later, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, what I'm doing now is I'm weighing the bags. I know what the material weight is. Okay, this one will be a little bit lighter. Oops. Because I cut that side off there, so it'll be a little bit lighter. Well, make a liar out of me, 141. A little bit heavier. Now, that, ladies and gentlemen, I think is probably the result of a cheap scale, because I'm having problems with this repeating itself. So especially when I'm bringing the trays out, and that is very important. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for batch number 7, potatoes and onions. I'll go see if these will fit in the tote, and that'll be a full tote if I can get them in. If not, the tote has about 90 pounds of food in it. I'll have to get a weight on it. I don't think it weighs more than about 10-15 pounds. So that'll do it for now, ladies and gentlemen. So next time I bring you back, I'll probably be cutting firewood. Y'all take care and have a good one.